Well, here we are, Soundwaves TV, Chasta flying through a dystopian world to do an interview. This is about to be the wildest shit you've ever seen. Chasta here with Midnight Sinfini in the set. I don't even know how to phrase it, for your new video, Wasteland. Hello, Yane, Sarah, and Julia. Thank you for having me in your world, quite literally. This is incredible. I don't even know what I'm doing or where I'm at. Walk me through what the heck is happening right now.
Yeah, well, this is our music video, and you are just in it right now. I don't think anyone has done this before, but here we go.
Yana, you're like a mad scientist. I mean, it's funny because the first time I met you, I think it was like 5 years ago, you had done at that time something really groundbreaking, which was the virtual, reality full 360 music video. And so our relationship started there, and here we are in this crazy space that's just blowing my mind. The video that you all put together for Wasteland is absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
I need to understand how you do this. Dumb it down for me, please.
A lot of black magic and computer science.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the only way I'm going to understand it. It's just witchery.
Yeah.
It's sorcery of some sort.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Okay, so when you're filming your music video, because the band is where? Like you're in a desert? It looked like you were partially in a real desert at some point. Is that right?
Yeah, so
Or did you film it?
Sarah can explain how we did it. Like it was.
Okay, Sarah, hit me.
Right. So some of the scenes are shot in green screen, but we did also film, actually drove out to Arizona and found some abandoned places that looked really cool and would fit this theme. And that's how it came about. Yana took everything that we filmed afterwards and added more on with Unreal Engine, and then this is what came out.
That's just, oh my God, it's just insane and bizarre. I'm kind of like trying to pick my chin up off the ground. That's so cool. So did you all, I'm speaking to Julia and Sarah, did you know what the plan was when you were shooting this? Had you already seen what Yane had built and you knew where this was headed? Or did you just trust his mad scientist vision and run with it?
I think a bit of both, right? He'd already done New Generation at that point. So afterwards, we knew it would be good. But there was no, there was a theme, but we didn't know it would be like this.
Yeah.
Either, right?
Yeah. The Wasteland idea, is that coming out of COVID? Was that all COVID inspired because of all the shit we've been through over the last 3 years?
Actually, no.
Really? Because it feels like it works really well.
Right. No, we wrote it before, and we actually
so
recorded it before COVID.
You saw it coming. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, definitely.
There is real witchery going on here. I love it. Julia, you came into the band, and I am blown away at I call it a growl. Is that the technical term? It's probably not the technical term, is it?
Sure. Yeah, I think that's as technical a term as any. And thank you.
It's incredible how you do that. I mean, it's so amazing to see somebody who's so beautiful and so feminine go into, I mean, I'm not going to try to do it. I will not do that to you, but the growl, I'll just say that. What gets you there? Does that come from your toes all the way up? And then how do you protect your vocal cords, like the technicality of it? How do you warm up for that? How do you care for your growl?
Yeah, it pretty much does come from the toes, the diaphragm, anywhere I can pull it from, pretty much. I get there through a lot of warming up and drinking water, which I did not start out doing. I would say it was kind of a rough road getting to the point where I am now. I definitely didn't do it correctly when I first tried because I didn't have any kind of like coaching or instruction. I just was figuring it out by myself, which I don't necessarily recommend people do because it took me a while to get to the point where I'm at on Wasteland, and to be able to really project those deeper tones and have like a consistent and strong push from, you know, the correct place in my diaphragm. So
Yeah. I'm friends with Matt Heafy of Trivium, and who does that. And I talked to him about it, and he said that he was like you though, started out not really doing it properly, maybe damaging, and then went to a professional and got, you know, the right help and all that kind of stuff, and started doing it the right way, because you really can do permanent damage if you're not doing it the right.
absolutely. Yeah. And I'm probably lucky that I didn't, but I kind of managed to bring myself on the right track, you know, eventually, and practice correctly. So
Yeah. There's a lot to love about this music video and this song. And the growl is one thing that really obviously sticks out, because it's so in your face and takes over, and it's so powerful. But I love the violin that sort of balances all of it out. Sarah, I think it's so beautiful how you tie that in, because if you're thinking of a metal song and, you know, you're thinking of growling, maybe you don't initially think of a violin to put in there, but it's so beautiful in the way that it balances out. How do you enter the fold, as far as, is the song already developed and then you put your touches into it, or how does that work?
Yes, actually, with this song and many of the other ones, I added the violins afterwards.
On top of everything else?
Yeah. Once the guitars were there, I kind of like wanted to add a little bit more, so I recorded some violins. Yeah.
It's pretty. I really appreciate that. It's one of the things that stick out about the song. Okay, let's talk about the video. Yanne, can you like give me a tour of some sort? Can you kind of show us around this Mad Max vibed dystopian world that you got here? Your Mad Max mad scientist situation?
Yeah, so this set was basically just inspired by Mad Max and also all the post-apocalyptic stuff that we've been watching, and it kind of reflects what's going on right now. Like, some people might feel desperate or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is a virtual set, and we shot real footage, real environments, but we just embedded everything in Unreal Engine. There's not really any like real shots in the video. Everything is basically on the computer, and we developed this kind of like a virtual thing that you can also be in it live, not just like doing a music video with computers. We can like what we are doing now, like we can be here live. So all you see can be done live, and that's probably our next goal, to be able to play a live show. Julia being maybe in Seattle, and our drummer William is in Phoenix, and maybe we can do one day like a live show.
And we should say that because Julia, you're sitting in Seattle right now. I think in your car, you said?
I'm currently in my apartment in Seattle.
Oh, you're in an apartment. I don't want to kill Santa here, but it is fascinating how this like really is and what you're seeing. And then Sarah, where are you?
I'm in San Jose.
And then Yanne is in Mountain View,
Yeah.
and I'm in Pacifica. So 3 of us are in California, and then Julia is in Seattle. This is just, I don't even know what to do. Every time you come back to my camera, I'm all... It's just fascinating. I don't know how you're going to keep up leveling, Yanne. I know that you will. I trust that you will. But I just don't know how you pull it off. I assume you have to be the first band that's done this. I haven't seen anything even close to this. Am I right on that?
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, I've seen people doing live stuff like this, but it's usually like not really live. It's just being recorded.
Right.
But we are actually doing this live, and this could be live streamed.
This is as live as it gets. Holy crap. All right. Well, we've teased you enough with the set here. So we got to play this video. Midnight Sinfini, are you Midnight Sinfini across the board on social media?
Yes, we are.
Fantastic. Well, you can expect very high-tech things from this band. So let's get to it. Midnight Sinfini, you're watching a groundbreaking music video right here on Soundwaves TV. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Holy crap.